So I'm going to stand up and pin it. I'll bring him under me, transfer to 2 on 1, bring it up. Now I'm going to start opening the side guard. Right? So if the person's got very strong legs, my job is not to use my hand to push it open. I'm literally just framing against that. Yeah? It's my hips. Yeah? So sometimes, close your feet tight, you pick people up here. To open the guard, you use your heels. Because I'm dropping his body weight on his heels, on his ankles. Yeah, I'm not trying to push it off. By standing up, he's hanging off his ankles. So if I do a little sudden jolt, it's a lot for his ankles to handle. Yeah? So you don't have to, it's not me trying to use my triceps to open his leg. Right? So when we're getting to here like this, like that, I don't mind you, we don't have to pass all the way to side control. Half guard is great, because eventually we'll get half mount, and then it's an easier journey to go from half mount, yeah, through to full mount, right? It's an easier journey because of this arm. So traditionally we'd always pass to side control. But the big problem is that if I do, now this arm, his defensive arm, I'm closer to it. And now I have to deal with it more. Because I can't mount from here while that arm's in. If I'm in half guard, look where my knee is now. It's beyond that elbow. So I don't have to deal with his main defense, which is this arm. Yeah, right? And a lot of the time, I go like this. I'll sit here and walk both hands up. So he's got no arms. I'm not going to go mount like this because I'm going to get rolled straight away. Yeah. So the goal is to have his arms high, and I'll often grab here, join my hands together, grab the top of his head. Yeah. So that everything's going forwards like this. I'm not in a position for a bridge and roll when I get there. So I don't mind you going to half guard. Yeah. Right. It's a really good position. You get control to the person diagonally across here. Right? And you'll see in the UFC a lot, especially the wrestlers, much prefer here than side control. Because of that, I think, because if you're in side control, then if you're allowed to knee people in the head like the old days, it's awesome. Yeah? You don't see many people kneeing people in the body from side control, and it might be you're not allowed, I don't know, I don't know the rules of bloody UFC. But in the old days, we'd always go around here, get rid of this, and then start kneeing people in the head. Right? Because you hold like this, yeah, and then you can knee them. But it's illegal, right? So when I'm in half guard here like this, it's less offensive in terms of damage, but it's much better in terms of control. Yeah, because my hips are on his hips, my legs are controlling his legs, my arms controlling his head, and if I want to, and if I'm headbutting, it's awesome, and if I want to go to mount, then it's a small movement. Yeah, instead of having to traverse his entire body, try and deal with this arm, you've got another arm over here you have to control, whereas down below his elbows, because it's his elbows that are powerful, not his arms. It's his elbows in terms of defense that are the problem. So if I'm in half guard down here below those elbows, it's much, much easier for me to get to mount. If I'm over here, now I'm in line with both of those elbows and have to contest with both of them. Right? So when you're passing, don't think you always have to get to side control. Yeah. So here, take the fingers, one finger in the middle. You'll collect this one. A lot of people like to park it under the hand. Stand up, bring him under you. 2 on 1. Lift it up, nice and straight. Arm here. You can grab the pants if you want. Yeah, but it's my stepping back and you turn in with my hips that pops that open. You see I do 3 little steps. Right? If you're lucky, you'll be able to keep this hand all the way across here so it can't stop you going to half. And if you wanted to pass, You can do windscreen wiper feet. I get from here, I can use this foot to come over and push that foot out of the way if I really wanted to get this side completely done. Like maybe in a tournament you want the points, so you're going to go there so you get the points. Yeah, for me I don't really care about points. I want to win the fight, I want to attack the person. I want to get mount or back mount and almost nothing else matters. Cool, 23.